Welcome to the day 3 of our stream of World of Warships, and today we are going for the rank qualifications. I think I have a star or two, but we need to get more, guys. We need to get more. So I'll be selecting the big brother of Mentiful, that is the Prince Had Albert, and at the same point in time, I will bring in Gunther Luchensi. Yes, because you like Gunther Luchensi. All right, I'm excited for my first battle. Let's wish me luck and let's move forward. And Camo, I'm gonna pick good. Yes, and let's go. I had an amazing day. Had a few amazing things to eat. Made a couple of homemade non-alcoholic beverages. I liked it. Alcohol is reserved for weekends. Hopefully, we get a very good matchup today. I'm expecting a quick 6 game win and moving to the next game. I'll be streaming for about 2.5 hours today. See how it goes for us. But then I was really excited yesterday the way everything worked out. Posted a couple of videos if some of you are interested and you want to see it. You'll fall in love with them. Amazing gameplay, amazing teamwork, something that you lack in random battles. But then at the same point in time, you can't be passive. You need to be aggressive. You need to be goal oriented. I see a lot of players who are not goal oriented. They just want to sit back, cruise around, and damage farm. No, rank is not for you. Change that gameplay. Maybe watch a couple of videos of mine or some of the other creators and see how it works out, and then maybe you can. All right, it's loading. Let's see what we get. All right, sleeping giant it is. Now what do we see? And we are towards the B side. So we'll take B and then we'll go C. Sounds like a beautiful plan to me. All right. Wish me luck, guys. Volume is a little low. Let me listen to me. I don't know, set at 40. That's half the volume.
Awaiting instructions.
Yes. This feels better.
Good luck and fair seas.
All right. We'll head into a specific direction. And see how it looks out. Let me just quickly check if I have the. Yes. What do you think? What's gonna happen? We have a beautiful looking ship. What do you think, guys? Hello to the person who's there. Thank you for signing in. This is World of Warships. I'm pushing in rank. If we qualify this, we will be in the final season of rank, which started about a week back, and we should be finishing it pretty soon. Correct is being very fast forward, if I were to say. That's nice. That's not a bad thing. We have Libertad and Colombo. They have Libertad in China.
Enemy force detected.
We have two leaders. They have two leaders. We have one spammer. We have one spammer. Interesting, all of them that decide to stay. That's one. I am not going to be the first one entering the game. Because this is how it works. You enter the cap first. In a cruiser, you die. Irrespective of how tanky you think the cruiser is. Be it Prince Albert, Stalingrad, Moscow, don't rush in to try and be the hero. Be with the team. Now see, I'll be complimenting this little card and this Utrecht and we'll be fighting our battle. But then the minute you think we should go into a singular direction and die, it's going to change for us. So we will get to Russian. We will have our commander skills activate 100%.
Ship is on fire.
105. Is that's a sailor. And just got singular.
Main turret critically damaged. Main turret critically damaged.
Now we need to run. Run left. There's something on fire, I don't know.
Problem solved, sir.
That's almost like what? A million potential damage in less than a minute? Scary? Yes. Absolutely scary. Would I do it again? Oh. People rack damage, I rack potential damage. Now the ownership of getting the cap and all lies with the enemy team because we have 2 caps and we are so far so good. If the Hawaii gets spotted, I will try and incinerate him with secondaries. That's good. With these kind of matches, the thing is, you don't have to be the hero. We got the caps. Now it's time for helping him out. Nah. These are not space worthy shells. See how it goes. Something's better than nothing. Things happen. We need to go in. Our Colombo is too passive, but then thanks to him, we have the cap. They are divided. I think the Smolensk, the Salem, and the Montana are focused on there. So I think that's not a bad decision. He is contested. Hawaii has decided not to contest it. Go ahead. AP is loaded these days. My primary focus would be Hawaii right now because, of course, he's loyal. But then at the same point in time, I get the option of taking care of this Libertad. I think I should do that without feeling any kind of a regret or remorse. Could be a good hit. I'll take it. The Hawaii would be good. If he comes out in front of Adalbert, nobody cares about his game.
Your
Hmm.
ship is on fire.
See,
Destroyed an enemy cruiser. Problem solved, sir.
let's see which way this guy is going. Ah, right. That's- Go, 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 go.
Main turret
All
critically
right, my
damaged.
good sir. We'll move on to the quickly next one. This appears to be lost cause. Unless you combine friendship doesn't. Yeah. It'll be fun though. You have nothing to lose for. Let me know what do you think about my choice of ship in rank. If this does not work out well, I'll take out the W. Because between the Domain and Adalbert, I think I should be able to clear this qualification round. I think this patch which has come, at least for as far as I know, has been good to us. Wherein I see a lot of brawling happening, at least in the ranks. People are not crazy about radars like they were earlier. So I see less of radar, uh, more of brawling. I see more of destroyers trying to get into the gameplay. And overall, I think till the silver leagues, I think I had a great time. So reaching to this rank one of silver league was absolutely fun. I think I've not enjoyed this game so much in last month or two. So I think this patch has actually changed the way people were looking at the overall gameplay. And yes, Hunt the Bismarck is another story altogether because you got to understand that's a $120, I think, $200 ship. But at the same point in time, there's a lot of brawling that is back with all the hype. So hopefully that continues. I see some of you are coming in and going. Thank you for all the efforts that you're putting in. I'm here playing this game. I'll quickly take B and then we'll see what we do.
boost activated.
Now that's a plan.
Affirmative.
I will try and hold B for as long as I can, and I hope your team does the same to C and then come from A.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting instructions.
So this is going strong. I think it's amazing on the team lessons. Now, if we were to win the C and I were to hold B long enough, I think that would solve the problem. I can take down the smaller and Utrecht, of course. Napoli can be a bit of a challenge if he's bow tanking. Seaver and Libertad, yes, they'll melt me down in minutes. But then that's what my team needs.
Enemy force detected.
So I'll still be trying my best. Napoli's on the other side. That's fine. You are earlier for it.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
How can they use this with 2 minutes? We need to change the commander skills in this. We need to do come on, baby. These floaty shells, I don't think so 15 kilometers or 20 kilometers. Anything happens.
Roger.
But Gdansk is doing a good job.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Let me try and take the longer route just in case something is there. Because we still have what? 3, 4 ships. Fifth. Okay. I thought the Colombo is coming from this direction. Hence I thought of taking this longer route. But now since he is there, I think we'll give it to the red and we'll take the other route. It's been like what? They say it's 7-year anniversary is something that I got a gift for. But I remember playing this game way before lockdown. Like what? Not even 18 for that matter. I've been playing this way before that. Maybe 2016, 15.
Engine boost deactivated.
So, yeah. I started posting content last year, then got a lot busier with my job for that. I have a very high demanding job. So I got a lot busier with that. And then I returned. This time, since I've worked from home for a month or two, I'm thinking of working on this along with. That's the easier thing. I will capture it and then from these islands I will try and do some damage. We just lost a bit Libertad. That's unfortunate. That's fine.
Attention, support that target. Activated.
We got to admit a mistake. Let's see how it goes. Because what was seeing the 20. Time for us to rush in. Let us see. Colombo is wide. Wow. Paiza. What do you think? Will you make a short work of us? Yes. I'm gonna give him full boss. So that's the easiest way. Either surviving or dying. Yes. That was a bad one. That was bad to it. I will stick to that. Is the timing for it? I think we'll wait for some time before it starts. So, the last game was a mess. I did not read the map right because it was upside down. It was bad. But then we learn from our mistakes and we move on. Because we become a plan. The alpha is there. We will ask me for the yes. Okay. Okay. Eight returns. All right.
Battle starts.
This one shouldn't be very hard. We will let the destroyer take the hit and we will go to the other side of the rocks and try and get right. Because if in case we go from the open area, which is the D line, it would be very easy for the enemy to spot us. So, in the interest of staying alive and helping our team, we'll take the. I think we'll go from the B line for that would be easier for us. You see the one tap. Now, something about this ship that you were to notice 13.6 kilometers at manual second gear and 12.5 at automatic. This has punchy secondary guns. Look at these beautiful colors. I think this is where we need to credit the Wargaming's design and animation too. Beautiful looking ship. Look at the detailing of this small rescue boats for the and absolutely beautiful. Hence, you would see me at times just looking at the ships like this because I admire the beauty. But like one hell of a game when it comes to that. I'm not much into War Thunder. I think last game of War Thunder that I played was maybe last year. I played a game or two. I did install it. I thought I'll play some of the lower tiers, but then my friends they suggested against that. They said focus on lower warships, so I'm doing that. And we are okay, thanks to the enemy destroyer. And this is what I was talking about. That's right. Let's see how it looks. But I like the auto feature of but then at the same point of time to control that manual setting to the auto is good. We did some damage. I think that's fine. It's still better than nothing.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Instead of going in front of the developer, what I'll do here is I'll pop in this island and I'll farm it with my primary and secondaries. Okay, thankfully the other level card is making very far out. But the beauty of secondary guns, you will not get spotted outside your range. So the other level card has to come between 15 and 6 kilometers. Start with something. Yes. And the beauty of secondary. What is that beauty?
Teammate, I need your support.
That is not push.
All forces. Acknowledged. Battleship foundered.
That's what. What are the chances that this is going to square up?
I need intelligence data.
This has been going pretty good so far. I'm spotted for some time. And I'll turn on my hydro just in case. Because what's the point of saving hydro if you can't save your shot? There's a lot spotted in this area. Chances of him doing the over here already. Good part, my secondary range is actually equivalent to his gunfire range. Yeah.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front.
Come on board. Why?
Ship is on fire.
I'm good.
Great battle.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Good game. The destroyer is dead.
Problem solved,
We have
sir.
2 caps and we have 4 kills. I think we have the recipe for success unless somebody decides otherwise. What do you think? My commander skill will get accurate? I think so. So now 3 per second. I just love the amount of firepower this thing can put. And this is the reason why I picked Demolition Expert instead of everybody suggesting I picked. Those fires, apart from damage, they do put a lot of, I would say, a moral impact. Because if ship is on fire and you have that siren blaring, people don't take it very well. So that's something. So that's something that I think about. Hi everyone, thank you for watching my stream. We have started our gold league, sorry, gold tier rank grind. We are in the qualification stage. I need to win 6 battles to win this. There, we are on my head.
Victory is in sight.
This close? I don't think so. He has much to do.
Ship is on fire.
Yeah. Goes by that ship is not a big issue. That's where our destroyer became a little greedy, but then you always have a way of solving these problems.
Problem solved, sir.
Come on, secondaries. Look at that. The secondary gunners, even after the buff, are feeling a little
Ship is
slow,
on
right?
fire.
Or maybe that thing is just a little faster. Let's see, they're in double fire. Yeah, that thing is definitely fast.
Our victory is in sight.
I don't think so. We are still passing. Okay. Good, good. We won. So this is our first victory for the day. Out of the two battles that we have played. Hopefully it continues. Like it has to continue. There we go. I've started liking these German teachers. They're really good. Let me know in the comment box if you like the new German secondary cruisers. The Italian submarine line also came for the early access today. I was just checking the Pietro Calvi. That thing has 13 kilometer torpedoes, 12 and a half, and they're like what alternate firing torpedoes with four on the bow, four on the stern. So that thing is packed. It would be a fun to kill. I like hunting submarines. That has always been my thing since they came out. I'm just replying to that. I think the wait time for this is long. I'm not sure if there are too many, if there are people who are not there or what's happening. You have the wait time for this thing is very long. Yeah, what do we have? Same map, same start time. I am not gonna change because if it has worked one time it will work. I don't know, but maybe it's I've not played it that much, but or maybe at tier 9 you don't get these crazy ships like these humans, but it does feels that we have more firepower on this end. Okay, I understand.
Awaiting instruction.
He's choosing to lead and the first ones.
Still the crows.
So just posted a few videos of my silver rank 9. It was fun. I think Mantifull is a good ship overall. I'm yet to see that about this one right now. But then Mantifull has been amazing for grinding in the elite tier 9 ranks. Now it's an absolute fool. It has a little bit of everything. It has torpedoes, it can tank, It has decent speed. Of course, it has beautiful guns and also mighty secondaries. So the secret is trying to stay mid.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I'll keep. I'll go to
Concentrate
cheaper.
fire
With
on the
mid
designated
speeds.
target. Attention. Reporting the target position.
Enemy battleship detected.
Okay, that was a good slapping on the Colombo by our Colombo. That's amazing. I should say that's a start. Their destroyer is here ahead. Okay. Hmm. What do you think? You go in, you stay. Something is spotted. As soon as you have to destroy spotted, you know what you
Concentrate
need to do?
fire on the designated target.
You need to
Affirmative.
go out guns blazing. Because that's what you do to your friends. These being too passive on with it. They're absolutely good.
Teammate, I need your support.
Yes,
All stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
wow.
Ship is on fire.
This will work. This will absolutely work. And guess what? We need to win this. I will return the favor, Mr. Kalan. But that thing will fall.
Ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. Ship is on fire. Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes direct front.
I am not sure. should be. What's it? Like it. Certain pollution, what else? It's a especially influence in let's pick up the good old line from Iowa. Now we'll have to wait for a minute just so that the game can be ready again for us. Hello, viewer. We are doing our gold tier qualification. We are on rank 1 of Silver League, which we can't lose, and we need to win 5 battles so that we can be in our gold league. And then it would be another grind. But I'm loving this grind. Right, the Prince Adalbert did not work out that well. Hopefully, Des Moines would work out because Des Moines is Des Moines. And of course, we can find it. I wish RC. That's the only hope that I have. There's no point sitting in the cab here because if you sit in the cab, the CV will spot you and the Hawaiis will absolutely melt anything out of the command.
Battle starts.
Good luck and fair seas.
I think the way World of Warships is based on, I it suits my taste. See has been there. And here comes the fun goodness. This is the best part. When they are actually in an attack run, you can't do anything.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
That's what my 2 cents. When they are in their attack run, they should take maximum damage because that's where they are heading in the in a linear direction. So then, don't listen to me. I'm just around. Look at this. He will get to draw the respective attacks and shaving away 4,000. So the Hawaii is there, the Colombo is there, the other Hawaii is there. We've yet to find one with the card. Something is there. What do you think the two people who are watching? Should we go and challenge this
Concentrate fire on the enemy
Hawaii?
warship.
You know what? Nothing much to lose. If you don't challenge him, we'll sink or destroy. So keeping hydro on for the
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
let's see. Phew. These drones simply destroy. Yes. And of course, we get to run circles on it. Yikes! I did press the wrong button. My fat fingers. I think we'll do the one immediately. That is the new. Now another 30 seconds. See, this is the part which people don't talk about because they post two features online, but then post these three clips. There are 10 different games that we need to do. And that's where rank is different because if I were to lose 5 games and win 5 games, I would be where I started in them. So you need to be better than others in terms of coordinating. Last time this will work for this one. Maybe a little shift that I need. Yeah, maybe a little shift that I need from what I've been doing at silver tier rank to qualify for this one. Hopefully it works out well for us. We have this one. Yeah. I am posting my channel's link here. Still on my internal search. Community. Now let us see what's happening. 1 minute 44 seconds. We're still waiting. That's for me. Right? That's limits. Let us go how it works. It's almost 2.5 minutes. If you I think in the gold tier rank, It is being dominated by the likes of Hawaii and maybe Petro would be. Yeah, probably. Having too much lead time in run in the interim, we will try to battle with my trusted ship. Fire. Let me know, guys, how many of you own Bayard. I love this ship. It's an absolute banger. Please don't put me in the Last game was a last game was a tier 10 battle in Bayard. I played today. We did about 140,000 damage, I suppose. But we lost because our tier 10s were more busy cruising rather than sinking ships. So always in a light cruiser, we get into destroyer hunting and farming mode, and that's the best role that you have for these ships. Okay, Vincent, it's a complete tier 8. And then we have a mines, then we have Bridgeport, Prince of Wales, Zaitan, Bismarck, we have Ragnarok, which is what essentially Ragnarok and a couple of Bismarcks. So a lot of you can expect a lot of push here. A lot of ships trying to sail into the range. Guess what we are going to do?
Action stations.
We are planning to go ahead and stick to the A area. I specifically go to this G3, G2 area. I don't have a specific place in maps where I go and I stick around. Personally, I prefer hunting submarines and destroyers. So the L-20 is right in front of me. So the B910 should be nearby as well. Hopefully, we will get to sink the submarine. But bigger hope, I'll want my submarine to survive for some time. Let me quickly try and launch the potato quality and check in the potato quality how my team looks like. Let me know in the chat, guys, how many of you know what potato quality is and what you do. Yeah, it's a fair split. I think what there's a difference of 0.5% in win rate on an average in the team. I think if we play it right as a team, we will win. Otherwise, a throw is a throw is a throw.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I see a lot of people get a lot worked up when they lose a battle. I mean, I get it, how it works out, but this is a game that you should have fun with.
Torpedoes, direct front.
It's what
Torpedoes, direct front.
What of somebody. Ah. was helpful. Then we know how to do that.
Destroyer detected.
I will start fighting and we will resume the water destroy. Summon food. You are DP or the summon? 100%. We have the summon.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Enemy destroyer detected.
That feels so nice.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to starboard.
Awaiting instructions. Enemy battleship sighted.
Hey, we did get the summon. Oops, my bad, my bad, my bad. That's nice. We actually we did get the summon. What is that? That's the thing. My name is trust me, I'm an advocate. I don't like to be. It's called a target-rich environment. You have 3 battleships and you're in a farming cruiser. It is as good as it can be. That's one fire on Ragnarok. I want another fire on this one. Come on, it's not. The hunt for Bismarck is on the list. The hunt for Bismarck. And we are hunting this. In about 10 seconds, I'll show you why I find this ship to be the best ship that I have up here. Please. The amount of punishment it can dish out. While it's a glass cannon, it can't take much. I mean, it can change the way gameplay works. So if we set him on fire, it will be absolutely easy. He has the advantage of behind the tile while the shells are trying to float on top of it. Where he continues the damage. Will be going down. 100% will be that, that's for sure. Trying to focus on the secondary boat. Okay. We tend to go silent because you have to think it through. While shooting. It's not all about TP2, think. Yeah, this goes. was thinking he lives in Bronx. I'm not trying to go hero again and then because that's how we end up at the bottom of the ocean. If anyone likes to play, I play on European server, we can go ahead and we can play together. Like right. Dark or one. 4 seconds. Okay. We are faring comparatively better, but then since I'm half health, I'm not taking too big risks because why do we're doing decently well. The Ragnarok should go down. Muslim is fine. We can't take offshore as well. Right. Okay. I wish we could really use that. I don't think so. How much so far? How many minutes? One small block. One small block. This is fun. You have a tiger and your school.
Our victory is in sight.
We have 3 pops. You win. 64,000 damage, decent. Will it go up? Yes. Sir. Let's try and see how this works out.
Engine deactivated.
Let me try and see if we can get the opportunity. 65,000 damage. Not bad. When you count that some of it goes to the submarine and I think a bit of the shot. So we have 1,000 points and we win. Overall GG steamroll is nice. Top 3, I'll take it. Let's try this. How many of you have a buyer? Looking, I love the buyer. It's my go-to ship. It's one of the best ships that I have. And, it works really. The map is Northern Waters, no CV, and we have the most gimmick submarine so far, the Surproof. It has a submarine detection, a gun reload booster, a speed boost, and a spotter plane for the gun. This ship has a 15.5 kilometer gun battery range. Mhm. Collect range without column range.
Good luck, everyone.
How many of you think that Sarkoof is still resting in a private billionaire's
Many thanks.
yard somewhere? I think so. Because if you were to check the history of the ship, she was never found.
Awaiting
One day she
instruction.
left a specific port and she was never found. But then she found her way to World of Warships. And look at the irony of this thing. It has 33,000 hit points. I'm a tier 10 light cruiser. It has about 4,000 hit points lesser than me. It has a main battery range of 15.5 kilometers, 12 kilometers torpedoes. It has an airstrike of 6 kilometers. That means this thing can hunt other submarines with strike two. It has a dive capacity of 345 seconds, has a speed of 34 knots. That's not a submarine, that's a destroyer which can dive.
Enemy force detected.
Trust me, that thing is a better destroyer than what we have in this line. The word that I'm looking for, I'm flabbergasted looking at this. At the same point in time, Thrasher is different kind of a thing. It carries like what? It carries those aim 9 sidewinders. Those torpedoes, they can swim. I can tell you that. I'm not gonna open up till that I'm not going inside. Hopefully we do get to somebody. I'll take it. I'll take a direct hit on somebody. Most of
Awaiting instructions.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
What if I spot him again? No worries. You can play this window. This is for the ad album that you sang. You thought that you sang. Really good. Yeah, thank you. You are in 300. Oh, come on, Hollywood. No way. We love all ships. We have some of them. We don't want to pay for most of them. So yeah, we have our own choices. Yeah, he's not. Oh yes. Oh, there's an Aki and there's an Aki. My apologies. Aren't we running short of time?
Problem solved, sir.
The amount of firepower this thing can dish out is crazy. But then What is spotting? What is it? Hydrogen cooldown and the summary instruction. Trap. Fine. It's unfortunate that I don't have much option.
Problem solved, sir.
I'll come through. Don't worry, son. I'll come through.
All stations defend that area.
Tomatoes to start. Engine booster deactivated.
Come on, that's all. Guys, 99% this threshold is there.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Yes. And we did see.
Submarine destroyed.
If you have to spot that marine woman, I assure you I'll do everything to save that submarine because she's ours. Only help your own submarines. So far so good, 104k damage. And we sunk a submarine and a Grumman. So not a bad disposition at all. I am hating these actually. Oh, absolutely hated. See this. That things that she's a seeing. I will reward him for it. What is nearby?
Engine booster activated.
I will. And there goes my milestone. Yes. No, I'm not gonna do a unfair fight with these guys.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Mm. This is the kind of passive meta that we don't prefer. So see what these guys are doing. They're just sitting, almost doing nothing. And what is the outcome that they're expecting? They're expecting a win. They'll be like, oh, the game is too tough. The player base is toxic. Nothing is toxic. Nothing is bad. It's just that you got to play your part. If you are a battleship, they're supposed to tank. Everything is sunk. There is no submarine. There is no destroyer nearby. Or maybe there is a destroyer, but then that thing is too passive again. The reason why I can't go open water carport is because it will take them one salvo and I'll be down. And these things are hiding behind ladders. So let's say, for an example, if you were to get a little close, I think, of course, the FPG signed the only thing that was helping me this side. But I will eventually. It was a nice set by Solomon. Oh, this is fun. Or how I got this up. That means gimmick got gimmick. And Akiji thinks she's a carrier, so we let her think that she's a carrier. Because if you were to check, the only thing that this one has done is sat behind that island and kept launching clean sets. But that did not really work out very well. But then the kill on the Thrasher was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I wonder what she's going to do.
Deactivated.
I'm gonna trying for some open work done. Let there be rain. Come on, dude. Don't shoot at me, I'm just feel like there's no need for this question. I don't like first time jokes. I know you've seen people that's me. Conqueror with the AP player side. A lot of people they just spam and they're good. Says the guy who's one of the biggest spam. Alright, we go down, but that's fine. We get the Confederate, we set him on one fire, we get another. Now we only get one fire, we'll get about 150. What? I think if he decides to heal, we should get about 140 150,000 damage. So that's decent. And I know this thing is a glass cannon and can't survive much. But then the overall structure, how this game works out, is amazing. We got to sink a cruiser. That's it. We got to sink a submarine, which is an absolute great idea because we love sinking submarines. And as you can see, we got 4 direct hits, so that should count for something. We got about 10 planes. I'll just check if those Akiji they were in a platoon. So we get 141,000 damage. Second place in the team, not bad. Dragon and this pressure. And what do we see? How do we see the level? First one. No, I don't think so. Good. come here. What are we running short on? We are running short on. Let me know what do you think about the new economy structure that wargaming is introduced. Tier 10 is 50% credit and then it reduces further. I mean, I have quite a few tier 10 chips, but then still I think it's unfair. When I bought my buyout, I was not told that I'll be getting 20%, so 5% credit on the buyout. Who does that? What should we be in now? We've done the buyout, we've done this. I'm gonna try my hand on a couple of whispers. And let me tell you people, I am RBs. I think okay destroyer player, not the best, not the best. Hence I will pick what I'm good at and pick my battles. And we will. So again, welcome to the live stream. Thank you everyone for coming here. I have been live streaming for last 3 days continuously, and I plan to do so in the near future. Thank you everyone for coming here and being a part of this community. I'm trying to build something real that will last for some time. I've been here, I've been playing games for like what, a good part of my life. Uh, Let me know what was your first game. My first game was Tekken. I was into Tekken. It was a Tekken 3, I think. Tekken 3 and then Tekken Tag. So that's where my gaming journey started. Let me know in the chat, guys. What was the first game that you played? I played Tekken 3, Contra. I've played. There's a game, I'm not sure how many of you have heard, Metal Slug. So those were my initial games that I played. And of course, Mario and all they are there. But then I was more interested in Metal Slug. I've loved that game for a really long time. Let me know if you want me to stream that as well. I'll see if it is available on Steam.
Awaiting instructions.
My love for these kind of games, for World of Warship kind of games, evolved from a game called Battle Station Specific. How many of you remember that game, Battle Station Specific? It was a fun game to play. Best part was the way you would control the AA, the way you would control the secondaries. I think it was a fantastic. Just give me a minute, I'll grab some paper. Give me a second. Forget about these games.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
What is that?
Enemy battlefield
You know, at one point in time, Thunderer was the best coal ship back in the days of Deadeye, and our submarine is bent on dying. How many of you are from the era of the skill, commander skill Deadeye?
enemy destroyer detected.
Deadeye was absolute passive meta. Deadeye was like Thunderer back then had a range of 24 kilometers. Everybody would sit at about 18 to 20 kilometers and they would spam each other. Those are the days of Thunderer. And it was a terror. It was not a happy ship to be up against. I'll do Thunderer next. I was thinking of rank grind, but then at the same point in time, it's too much of a hassle right now. Ooh, my favorite. Oh.
Enemy battleship detected.
Ours decided that keeping your HPs for the losers. Okay. Orange versus Van and Man.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Ship is on fire. Torpedoes to starboard.
I held on to the remote booster because we were in smoke.
Waiting instructions.
And
Torpedoes to starboard.
I'm gonna set this one out.
Torpedoes to
Yikes.
starboard. Torpedoes
How many
dead ahead.
torpedoes are being torpedoes? Top moving.
Problem solved, sir. Get ahead. Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes
Oh, that was a
dead ahead.
decent hit on the submarine.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Nice
Torpedoes
hit.
to port.
I like the decent hit. Alright, you're up next on this.
Waiting instructions.
That was a decent hit, I would say. Aaron. As long as this man is there, you can. I can handle it now. Why am I doing this? I still running These don't launch over the I think we're good.
Ship is on fire.
Nice.
Sunken enemy destroyer.
You know, now I'm gonna wear my big boy pants and I'm gonna retreat. Let's take a massive hit.
Enemy severely
Thanks.
damaged.
You know, while we think it might be 50,000 damage, but then that 50,000 damage contains a lot of damage to the submarine and to the destroyer. This would mean something. That thing is taking a fumble. And you know what he's doing? He's launching the torpedo jet. That's what he's planning.
Ship is on fire.
No, that's okay. But then this is better.
Destroyed an enemy battleship.
We might go down, but then this is good. They're absolutely dominating this game. Still, we'll be a little careful. I knew he was launching torpedoes when he was under attack. That was something that was given. Trying to loot some. And of course, the meta missions. I think we'll have to follow for that. This team just decided to buy. Get them up. Something else. That's it. A ball. don't think so. Taking the first shot and the should be but then it is something. I'll give you choose. We have a lot of HP as compared to me, but we'll see what we can do. Understand?
Enemy destroyer detected.
That is, if I hit that Republic boat, it'll be a bit started and we'll be very quick to fight. So then, there goes my chance of hitting hard out. So we did win this area, but then our team decided to be a little more passive as compared to how we do. So yeah. So in this game, we got the submarine and we got the destroyer. I know my priorities. Okay. And of course, we'll fire actually. Because why not? But then guess what? Look at that. Look at that.
Engine boost deactivated.
And there goes my boost, but I'm going to. Of course. That should give you something. And that's what we're going to use.
Ship is on fire.
I'm gonna try my best, win or lose. I don't care about that much. But I give my 100%. Because that's what you can. I mean, we did about 171,000 damage. Killed a submarine and a destroyer. I think we did what we could do best. Plus, you can't do much about passive things. Look at this GP. No flash in, but then look at this GP. Do you think I'll end up at the top? I certainly hope so. This. So I'm the only one in four figure. What is it? 1,000 to the local, 20,000 to the army, and then what? 6,000 to submit. Not bad. Not bad. The most was to add to the list. So let me play something that in general people avoid. It's the Leon. I don't know this. So if you were to check my channel out, in a Leon, I've sank a Ranger, and that's not with the destroyer. Sorry, torpedoes. That's purely with guns. I did 11 citadels. I very clearly remember how it worked out. I did 11 citadels to that thing with these P2 guns, and it was absolutely amazing. All right. Now let us see where we are. Okay, decent game. I think how many tier sevens are there? One, two, three. Nothing that we can do. First priority, of course, as usual, spotting for the team. Because if you don't spot for your team as a destroyer, what are you doing? Right? So spotting for the team is very important. So once again, welcome to my screen. I am a World of Warships player. I've been playing this game for 10 years. And I've decided to keep. I am good with it. I would say decent. And I like playing it
Boost activated.
on a daily basis as my stress buster. I was thinking that if I were to put it across for playing it with all of you, that would be great as well. I've been streaming for about 1.5 hours. On weekends, I'll try and do bit heavier streams wherein I will have what like 4 5 hours of stream. I can pull that off. At least I hope I can pull it off. Something funny. How I got my World of Warships account. Back in the day, there was some account that we were supposed to create. It was some crypto thing. So if you were to create that account, they were giving World of Warships post beta keys. Maybe it was crypto or it was some kind of a wallet. I think it was some kind of a wallet. So if you were to create that wallet account, they were sending World of Warships beta account key. So that's how I got my beta key to this. I'm not sure what the shit is. I launched Torpedo in the general direction and see what's happening. I don't know so. Yes, not super. I don't know. Maybe that's like
Engine boost deactivated.
I'll let him do.
Set.
I'll not stop. If you get anything. Hey, Mr. How are you? Ooh, GG Rama. That was a massive. Hello, Mr. Armstrong. Please take it. I will do this.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Yes, Mr. Armstrong, take the top and go. I'm the top. Just miss. I'll take the top.
Problem solved, sir.
I'm gonna run the top. It's a nice one. Perhaps once more stream. What did you? What did you do? Nothing. Hence I said that. Oh, I did second. That's so nice.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
This thing is decent guns. Well, Anshan is out. He's there. What is the 16 If he does not outspot me, that's good. Our team played good here. And we are doing different damage to this guy.
Screen set.
I think for a kind of yeah, we've done completed. This is what I like about these short videos. 20 seconds and they're up. Sorry, 37 seconds and they're up. That's always good.
Engine boost deactivated.
Come on, accelerate faster. Come on, boy. Don't tell me, man. That was fun, though. Exciting. Love these bikes. Look at them. Amongst all the win rate, the rank and everything, this is what I tend to enjoy at times. I'll sit and I'll watch a game too. For some time. Of course, if I enjoy it more when my team is killing. But then at the same point in time, irrespective of what happens. The way these guys have created these models is absolutely.
Our victory is in sight.
You know the game is going good when you see a kamikaze opening up his guns. Generally, these things they tend to stay silent with their guns. Not now. Look at this. Team has been playing really well. Though. I think we'll exit this one out. I think this is almost one. But that's okay. We always like see getting some super free cam comes here and let us enjoy the game. He's actually trying to dodge some. This thing should be a massive hit. Decent 10,000 damage. 140 HP. Look at how those shells they penetrated and moved. I can't wait to get a graphics card like 5090 with those DC processors and playing with this game. You heard it right. I will still play World of Warships even if not even if this is better with me. That's that. I started off this session thinking I'll play rank, but then it was getting too boring. Not too many players, plus also it was not heading into the direction that I want to get to the game. Which means winning that was not happening. Okay. Here comes Mr. CV once again. And here comes the December. That was good. That was a good hit. Look at this absolute sin. I think it would be the point. We completed 1,000 points. Okay, 24,000 not bad damage, but then you could have done absolutely more. And there goes the C. That's an absolute joke. Always. Well, we came in the mid, decent, not bad, not good money. Now what? What now? What's that? I think I'll play something. I'll play my most good ship. I have 6 million XP on this ship, and I'll change the cannons. But for some reason, I'm not taking the Viper again this time. It just more slow to join back than anything else. Hello, people. Welcome to my stream. I'm playing a couple of games. New for channel super fun games. Please do check out my World of Warships videos. I am putting videos daily without any gap, and I'm enjoying it on daily basis. After this, I'll check how many players are there available on the server. A decent mix up here at tier 9 creators. 81st because somebody linked me to schools. Why are meeting coffee?
Quarters. Capture that
Jungle
area.
waters. Wing got stuck in the ship. I think it was just some bad stuff. So we will slow down a little. We're going too fast for a battle.
Enemy force detected.
We have it. Hello, Mr. Hungry. I go to this. This. Five X. You're working this. The Jaeger is not having a good time. Come on, Lewis. He's on damage. I'll take it.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Hello, Mr. Ruprecht.
Torpedoes.
That was decent. What the hell is Alpha? Radar. Something. You know what we do. Remember, folks? Destroyer over cruiser and submarine over destroyer.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Ship is on fire. Hold below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Hello, Mr. Rupo.
Torpedoes to starboard.
How are you? It's okay. I know what I'm doing. Look at the amount of fishing we've got up from right around. Yeah, I'm not right now.
Hold below the waterline.
That's fine.
Flooding quickly.
So then, Rupert took quite a few.
Deactivated.
How many of you think he's launching the torpedoes once again? I think so. Come on, baby, go down. Thank you.
Torpedoes to starboard.
It's the Jaeger.
Ship is on fire. Torpedoes to
I
starboard.
just hate him.
Hold below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes.
Ouch. Decent, not good, not bad. We took out their tier 9 and did a bunch of damage. Yamagi should go down soon. Not looking very, I mean, can't really complain about. You could be in open water is not the side. Just having, I'm feeling maybe hungry. I'm gonna go and eat something. So it'll be one rank qualification and then I'll go and eat something real and I'll see what else after that. Taking most petrol ship ever. I found petrol initially when it came, had a friend. Me and him, we would absolutely steamroll sites. I'm not sure what the map was. I think that's the one where you have island at sea. A lot of maps have island at sea, including this one. But then uh, I'll tell you the name of that map. So on that specific map, we had an amazing push. There was a Moscow on the other end, and I think there was Stalingrad. We had Petros, we pushed in. Wow tank took everything on our nose and moved forward. It was such a hilarious option to use. Way back when all of this makes sense. Let's see. Streamer tries to do something. Map is hotspot. We are in record Petro.
Awaiting instructions.
I think people have played so much of Pedro that the exclusivity of this ship went off. Then with this 13.2 kilometer standard detectability and the radar being at 12, I think that took away the charm of this ship. Still, this thing is a beast. Comfort me. Let me know in the comment, guys, which ship do you like the most from this game? My favorite, I think, John Bart, Colbert. I like the French. And the Bayard, of course. Somewhat I like Lucian, but then not gonna say it's an absolute love, but then I've had a few decent engagements in that one.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
What is that? I will read her as soon as somebody enters the door. That's the law. See, this is something with that. I sense for.
Attention. Reporting the target position. Reporting the target position. Hostiles.
Let us see.
Ship is on fire.
Let's see. Need to head into the other door. Let's see. Let's go along.
Reporting the target position. Main turret critically damaged.
Oh, come on, boys. Get me. What is that? Of course, it's an machine. I'm unsure if I can tank them, but then I can take a shot at it, that's for sure.
Reporting the target position.
Now I'm gonna wait for the cap. Who's stopping? Who's going to stop? Tank it, tank it. Can I sit over in front of this? No. We see he's flat out. The liberal card and this guy who's focus on Slava is trying to ram that one. But he's still
Acknowledged. Torpedoes to port. Affirmative. I need intelligence data.
is talking about close to the audio or the community.
Set a smoke screen.
Community.
All stations, concentrate. Torpedoes at work. Torpedoes dead ahead. Critical engine damage.
From the right switch to HE. That was it.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
That's it. I'll see you guys later. I had a fun session. We streamed for about 2 hours, 14 minutes. Decent session, I would say. Played a few games, won a few, lost a few. I think overall it was a mixed bag. But then I had a lot of fun playing it. I'll keep streaming. I hope to see more of you in the next streams possible. Please stay tuned and have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.